Thanks for watching the replay. I'll be right with you. Hello, hello. This is Susan Tapley with Chalk Couture. How is everybody tonight? I know I didn't announce this very early that I was going to be going live tonight, but I sure wanted to pop in because I have a couple of projects that I'd love to share with you. So I hope I can get some people in here to say hello and see what you guys have been up to today. Personally, I've been getting ready for a vendor event that I will be working at this weekend. Cassie's here! Cassie, I hope my little friend Chloe's with you. She is amazing. I am like, I want her. So anyway, hey Mary, how are you tonight? Thanks for popping in. I'm going to do a couple little projects tonight. I'm getting ready for a vendor event in Maine that I'll be attending on Friday through Sunday. So I wanted to bring a couple of small projects with me that people that have never tried Chalk Couture before can have fun with. So I am going to start that in just a second, but before I do, I just wanted to remind you about something and tell you some really good news. And I think most of you, if you were watching the other night, you'll remember that I did a demonstration of this chalkboard right here. This one is called, it's a bundle called the Kickstart bundle, and it is only available until the end of this month or while supplies last. So this is one that I did. First of all, I chalked it all in white, and then I filled in kind of like a watercolor technique all around to make it look like this. It's so pretty, you guys. If this is something that you want, they are still available on my website, which is listed right down here. But the good news is the other one, its sister, came back also. So Live Your Dreams is this transfer that you can also pick up in that bundle, Live Your Dreams. And again, you do this all in one color. You can do this any way you want to, but I thought it was really fun to do that watercolor technique. This one was sold out as of a couple days ago, but apparently they found a few more. And the reason is that we are opening a brand new warehouse in Atlanta, Georgia. What does that mean for us in New England or anywhere actually on the East Coast is that we're going to get our orders a lot quicker. So hallelujah. So Live Your Dreams is now available again. When you pick up the Kickstart bundle, you will get a 9x12 Grayson. You will get a transfer. You can choose from Live Your Dreams or Choose Happy. You will get 2 paste packets. And you save about $10 on that. So that's like getting your chalkboard for half price. So it's a really good deal. So go on in there and grab them while you can before they're sold out again. Super fun, super pretty, easy project to do. And if you didn't get a chance to see me do this watercolor technique a few days ago, just go back into my Facebook group or page and you can watch me do it again. It was really fun. So I'm going to put that away and get started on our project. Cassie, oh my gosh, that picture you sent me, you're killing me. She's like, Chloe's a girl after my own heart. Just love her. There it is. She's adorable. Okay, so the first project I'm going to do is on one of our box frames. Let me turn my camera on so you can see what I got going on here. Bear with me for just a second. Not that one, this one. Pull it there, switch it over. Okay, so this is called a box frame, and it is a wooden surface. It's painted white on the inside, brown stain on the outside. What's really cool about these is that you can not only use this side, but you can also flip it over and use the back side and decorate that as well. So today, what I'm thinking about doing is this, Love You Dearly. Kind of thinking in terms of Valentine's since I finished all of my winter theme projects already. Love You Dearly is one of those transfers that is going to either be retired or it might come back next year, but I can't tell you that it will be. It's not on the definite retired list, but it definitely will be going away at least until next fall, if not forever. So Love You Dearly I thought would be a cute one, and it was actually kind of a Christmas transfer, but I have an idea to make this for Valentine's Day using this cute little deer. It's so sweet. So my thought was I could put the deer on one side of this surface and then Love You Dearly beside it. So my biggest decision to make is if I should go the tall way with it like this, or should I do it horizontally? If I do it horizontally, it'll be a little bit tight, but I think it'll be cute. I don't think it would matter if I cut the bottoms of his legs off a little bit either. So what do you guys think? I think it would actually fit better this way. I probably should just do that. So, all right, so here we go. I'm going to start with the deer first, and I'm going to be using Shimmer Gold. If you haven't used this, it's a beautiful color. It's just got a tiny little bit of shimmer in it. It's not like glitter. And then I think I'm going to be using Candy Apple Red and Black Velvet. So this is my color palette right here. What do you think? Lovely, eh? I think it looks Valentine-y. If you're just popping in, be sure to say hello and S-H-A-R-E this video. You know I'm not allowed to say that word, so if you wouldn't mind hitting that S-H-A-R-E button, that is the best compliment that you can give me, so your friends and family can see what you're enjoying on Facebook too. So let me get this out of the package. I always try to save the packaging so I can just slip the transfer right back into it when I'm done using it. And this is a cut apart transfer. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using any more of it other than the deer, but I'm just going to cut the deer out for now. You just cut on those lines, super easy. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to put her, I guess it's a doe, right? Put her right about there, and then Love You Dearly beside her. I have some little hearts I could even use up top if we want to fill it in, but sometimes having a little bit of space that isn't decorated is a good thing too. So, as you know, I always write on the back of my transfers, and I'm just going to write deer on the back here, as well as my initials, and then I also write my initials on the front. So if you've been following me for a little while, you might realize the reasons that I write on the back of my transfers. First of all, it's so I know which transfer goes back on which carrier sheet after I've cleaned them, and I want to put them back, put them away. So you write on the back side of them also to remind yourself not to reattach the sticky transfer to this this kind of matte finish on the back side. The inside paper is very slick and shiny like a sticker, and that is the best place for you to reattach your transfer when you're all done. Your initials are perfect, especially if you're working in a group with people or you loan your transfers out. You want to be sure that you get those back, right? So This doesn't seem to be super sticky. Sometimes they're very sticky and you want to do something called fuzzing. And all fuzzing is sticking your transfer onto something like a towel or a t-shirt or your jeans, something that has a little bit of a fibrous being to it. It just softens the adhesive just a little bit so it doesn't stick quite as tightly as it might have. So that's really important when you're doing layering. And this is going to be layered, but it'll be layered on top of this, so it's not quite as important. Here we go. So, actually, I think I'm going to do it on this side. I said her, it's a dough, right? So I'm going to put her up pretty high, but not quite all the way to the top. And you can see that it is longer than my transfer is, and I'm going to cut like the hoofs off of her legs, but I don't think she'll mind. Alright, so I'm going to take a squeegee and just go over this to make sure there are no bumps, folds, bubbles, anything that shouldn't be in there, and that the transfer's down nice and tight, and it seems to be just right. You can also rub that with your finger if you want to. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the gold. I went back and forth about using bark, which is a dark brown color, and I think deer is a more of a blonde color, right? So I think this will work. I've used it in place of brown before. So you always want to give your transfers a good stir before you get working. Mary, it says you're one of my top fans on my Facebook page here. I believe that. Mary's awesome. All right, I'm just going to put this here. I'm just folding up a paper towel so I have a place to put my dirty stir sticks and squeegees and things like that. So I'm just going to use this little stir stick. It's actually a makeup applicator that I bought from Amazon. But ever since then, of course, Chalk Couture came out with their own branded stir sticks, so you can use those too. If you don't happen to have a stir stick on hand, you can use like the back of a plastic knife or a fork. Anything like that will work just fine. Pretty much anything but like a wooden popsicle stick. Those will absorb the water that's in your chalks, and you don't want that to happen. But if your chalk seems to be a little bit thicker than a cake batter consistency, just add a couple of drops of water at a time till you get it nice and smooth and about like, you know, cake batter or Greek yogurt or whatever you like better. Personally, I like cake batter. Ta-da! Hello, if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to be using, should I use a small one? Here we go, I'll use this one. This is one of our mini squeegees. They're sold in 12 packs. But that's about the right size for what I'm working on today. You always want to kind of have your squeegee match the size of the project that you're working on. So I'm going to be using this mini squeegee tonight, and I'm going to just scoop out some of that gold shimmer chalk paste. I wish you could see how pretty this is. It's just a tiny little bit of shimmer. So then, just like you would butter toast, you spread your chalk paste over your design. And don't worry if you're using more than you think you need, because you're going to scrape off all of the excess chalk and put it back into the jar. So there's very little waste at all. I'm not trying to stay in the line. I'm just spreading it around. Okay, so when it's all covered just like that, you're just going to go back over it and scrape off the excess. See, scoop it up, scrape it back into the jar. You want to try not to leave any like thick chunks in your design or lines if you can help it, but it's not, you know, not the end of the world if you have a little line there. So the hardest part, it's not really hard even, but the most important part is that you know that you need to remove your transfer before the chalk paste dries. If it dries before you peel it up, you know what happens? The chalk comes right up with the transfer. So here's the magical peel part of the project. So cute. So adorable. Okay. She looks really good. I'm going to dry that just for a minute with one of these heat tools that I have. This is something that I've been using for crafting for years, mostly paper crafting for embossing. but it also dries your chalk paste really quickly. The thing with the heat tool is that it is a very high concentrated heat, and you don't want to leave it concentrated in any one area for too long because it can actually kind of boil your chalk, and you want to leave it like nice and smooth. So you can also use a hair dryer, or you can just wait till it's dry. But I'm gonna go fast and get it done. I want to be sure this is super, super dry because we are going to layer on top of it. Okay, I think that'll do it. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to cover this chalk paste so that it's not exposed to air. The longer it's exposed to air, the quicker it'll dry and start to thicken in your jar. And if it does, again, just add a little bit of water and stir, stir, stir till it's the right consistency. All right, so remember I was talking to you about fuzzing. This is the part where it gets to be really important. So I'm going to take that fuzzing cloth back out again, and we are going to fuzz this transfer, the Love You Dearly one, like crazy. The back of all of our transfers are very, very sticky. These are reusable, by the way. They're very sticky, and sometimes they will actually pull up the paste from what's underneath if you haven't fuzzed well. Can't find the opening. Here it is. There we go. So we're going to fuzz this up. Okay, you guys, if you're just popping in, please say hello. Let me know you're watching. Where are you from tonight? I hear it's really, really cold in the south. It's really cold in the north too, but my friends down in the Carolinas are freezing. So I've seen people really fight with these, trying to get them picked apart, the transfer and the carrier sheet. The best way I've found to do that is just to use your thumb and roll it along the edge, and it should come right up. All right, so we're gonna fuzz this. And again, this is just to soften the adhesive on the back. This one is not terribly sticky. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. We had a few transfers this winter that weren't terribly sticky. They work fine. They just feel like they're not very sticky, like this one. And which is perfect for when you're doing layering. All right. Let's get this deer over here. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing the antlers on here. I suppose I could put one in there, but I don't think I want to. All right. Should I put it? Yeah, I'm going to go put it towards the center. Cassie, ask Chloe if I should use the antler, because I think she's going to give me some really good advice. Should I put the antler in there? Okay, so I'm going to rub this down firmly in the areas that are not layered. When I get to the area where it is layered, I'm just going to kind of tap it down, not putting too much pressure, because I don't want that adhesive to pull up my deer. If it does, it's not the end of the world. It can pretty much fix anything. Cassie, what did Chloe say? Should I or shouldn't I do the antler? All right, so I'm going to do Love You in red and then Dearly in black. I think it sounds like a plan. So let's get this red stirred up. If I can get the jar open. There we go. I try to close them really tightly so that the air doesn't get inside. So I'm just going to give this a quick stir. I think I just used this the other day, so it's pretty good. It feels like it's good to go. And grab another one of those small squeegees. Some dust in there. I can feel a little dust right in the screen right here. Get that out. All right, so all in one sweep without doing the paste and pull method tonight, so I'm going to make sure that my black is ready as well. I do have 2 projects tonight. This is the first, and then I have one more to show you after this. So stay tuned. Okay. That looks crooked to me. Sorry guys, it's pulling up. You know, sometimes you just can't tell until you stand it up. Okay. Now it looks still a little crooked. Hang in there. That's better. Okay. This one's been rubbed down plenty. You guys still with me? Nobody's saying anything. You're so quiet tonight. Okay, here we go. Okay, so keep going back and forth about whether I should do that antler or not. You can see it on the side there. What do you think? All right, so let's start with Love You. And then we'll do Dearly. Going in with the red. Candy Apple. This is a really pretty color. So do you guys decorate for Valentine's Day? I thought this would be a really nice gift for like your husband or your boyfriend or your dad and mom or your teacher. Pretty cute. All right, I'm going to go back and scrape that in a minute after I do Dearly. So if while you're watching you are interested in any of these transfers, please keep in mind that they are leaving the product line as of January 31st. After that, they are gone, gone, gone. If they are not being retired, they will be paused, which means they might come back next fall, but I don't know about these. Did not hear about these 2, but you can still get them. But I would get them quick if you want them for Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm just scraping up the extra paste. Putting that back in the jar. Here's the peel and reveal. I'm not going to do the antlers. I don't know why. I don't feel like I should. Here we go. Oh, so cute. Love you dearly. Okay. So, the question is, should I put a little heart in there? I don't know if I like that one, but I think I might like this one. I'm going hog wild using 3 transfers on this design, aren't I? That's okay. That is okay. This one, by the way, is called Homespun Hearts. Also leaving our line. Bye-bye. It's a really pretty one, though. I can see using this for all kinds of different occasions. I'm using this one. It kind of looks like sticks. Or like a grapevine. I'm going to do that. I gotta make sure that's dried first. Okay. Guys, super fast. Super duper fast. Can you hear my dogs barking? Yep, they just went outside and their job is to terrorize me by barking. Oh, I don't know if I want that. Is it too big? What do you think, guys? Hey, Angela. What do you think of this heart right here? Maybe I'll put a small one next to it. I see one I like. What's new, Angela? Nice to see you tonight. Okay. What do you think? 2 little hearts? Oh, you guys are so shy tonight. What is going on? Okay, I'm going to make this one black, and I'll decide about the other one. Grab a little chalk, spread it. Can you guys see this? I know I'm at a weird angle with the frame. It's probably hard to see it because I'm pretty close to the edge, but it is covered, and I am scraping the excess off. Right back in that jar. Oh, I like it. I do, yes I do. Alright, so one more. Let me dry this a little bit and we'll finish this up before we move along to the next little project. Okay, the next little heart I'm going to do is just a little teeny tiny one. I'm going to put it right about there. And that should do it. Let's see. I'm going to do this one in red, I think. Just a little teeny guy. Ooh, squeegee's almost too big for it. Okay, that is so small. I could have used my multi-tool. I do have a tool called a multi-tool that is smaller than this squeegee, and that would have worked perfectly as well, but I think we got the job done. Just going to peel that one up, see if I can do it without getting my fingers in it. There we go. Ta-da! What do you think? Alright, it's pretty sweet. I think I might actually, I don't have it right here, but I'm thinking that I might put a ribbon around here and dress it up a little bit later. But there it is, Love You Dearly. And again, we used 3 different transfers. There was Homespun Hearts, there was Love You Dearly, and Seasonal Deer it's called. So all of those are available in my Chalk shop. And the email, the website address is right down there. You can see it right on your screen if you would like that. Yes, Angela, I know. Why not? I used Christmas transfers to make a Valentine project. Da-da-da. Okay, I got one more project. And these again are quick little projects that I'm taking me to a scrapbooking retreat this weekend, so people can try Chalk Couture. So I thought I need something pretty simple that anybody can do, and I thought these would be really good. So I'm going to put this one to the side for now and bring out my next one. So this one is a super fast project, and I'm going to be using this little easel that I think I picked up. I think they're Recollections, so they're probably from Michael's. And so I'm going to be using these, and I'm going to be using Chalkable Chips and the Sprinkled with Love transfer. This is one, again, leaving the product line. We have so many you guys that are leaving our product line on January 31st, if not before, because things are selling out like crazy. But this is one that is going to be retired and may or may not come back. It's not on the totally retired list, but they haven't sent us the complete list yet. Most of them that are leaving the line that I know about have been listed on my Facebook page. So now the biggest decision is, which one do I use? These are all cut apart, so they're little squares. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on a Chalkable chip like this. And we'll put it in the middle, and we'll dress it up with some flowers that I have. Da-da-da! And it'll be a nice little easel that you can sit on your desk. I know you can't see it if I do it that way, but it does stand up. Okay, so we've got February 14th, To My Valentine, Sprinkled with Love, Be Mine Valentine. Love, L-O-V-E, Love Bug, XOXO, Hugs and Kisses, Happy Valentine's Day, Just For You, I Love You, You're a Llama Fun, and Hugs and Kisses. Which one do you think I should use? Which one do you think I should use? Somebody Somebody's got to tell me. All right. I think I will use, I'm going to use Hugs and Kisses. Hugs and Kisses. So let's remove that from the carrier sheet. And we'll play with this transfer a little bit. Okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace if you'd like me to use a different one. Otherwise, it's going to be Hugs and Kisses. Ah, love bug. All right, Angela. Saved. So I was thinking about doing these again in either probably red and black or just red. What do you think? I love it when you guys help me pick colors and transfers and things like that. Put that to the side. So I could do love bug in one color and the bug itself in a different color. And it's going to go on this little chalkable chip right there. I'm going to move it closer in so you can see it. There you go. All right, so why don't we do love bug in black and then the car in red? You like Hugs and Kisses too? Ah! Okay, we're gonna use love bug this time. I don't know. That's cute. It's really cute. All right, so I'm just gonna remove that from the carrier sheet. I keep forgetting to put my writing on the back. I always put the name of the transfer on the back, as well as your initials so that you remember which carrier sheet was holding which transfer and whose transfer it actually is. All right, so I'm going to peel this. We'll see how sticky this guy is. It's a little sticky. I'm going to fuzz this up a little bit. So again, we're using a fuzzing cloth. If you don't have one, use your bathroom towel. Can't even see that transfer on there, can you? You can use your t-shirt, you can use your jeans, anything that will pick up a little bit of fiber to soften the adhesive just a little tiny bit. Okay. That ought to do it. This is so cute. All right. Now we're going to center this on the Chalkable chip. And this should take like a minute too. There we go. Oops. Keep forgetting that. I get out of your range every now and then. So I'm just going to rub this down nice and tight like we do. And open that red and black again. Okay. So I'm going to do the words in black and then go in with red for the Volkswagen. Right. Okay, let's get this. It's pretty close together, so you have to be a little bit careful. You try not to go outside the lines and into the other areas where you're working with a different color. So love bug is covered. And remember, this is just like buttering toast. You don't have to worry about really anything other than letting it dry before you get finished. So this shouldn't take long at all. Grab some red and cover the buggy. I keep calling it buggy, but did you guys ever play that punch buggy, no punch back when you saw Volkswagen when you were kids? Maybe you'd see one driving down the road, you were supposed to punch your brother and say punch buggy, no punch back. That's what made us tough when we were kids, right? Okay, I'm scraping off the excess. Put that right back in the jar. And then go and get the black stuff too. Black chalk. There's not really much to peel here. I keep saying peel, but I mean scrape. You know what I mean. Okay, here we go. Peel and reveal. Adorable. Adorable. Alright, so I'm going to cover these jars before I dry it, but it's only going to take a second, and then I'm going to show you how I assemble them. Assemble as shown. Hey there, if you're just popping in, say hello. If you're watching for the first time, will you drop a 1 in the comments? Okay, so I'm going to dry this with my heat tool. Again, this is very, very high heat. You want to keep it moving and not leave it concentrating in one spot because it can actually burn your chalk. It is very, very hot. You can also use a hairdryer if you don't have a heat tool, or you can just let it air dry. Either way will work. Angela. All right, so here's the plan, is to put it right here. This is really cute, you guys. So I'm going to attach them using foam squares. This is something that you can get probably in the scrapbooking aisle of your local crafting store. They're a double-sided adhesive, sponge-filled square of adhesive. Sometimes they come in circles. Sometimes they're square, all depends on the brand. But you just peel the paper off and just attach it to your surface. And then you peel the other side off. Like so. I love this stuff. It gives it some dimension too because it's raised a little bit. So I put that love bug right here. A little pressure on it, and there it goes. All right, so I'm thinking that I just wanted to put like a little bit of flour in there. Let me look at these. Got some red flowers right here. If I just tuck it behind a little bit, it'll dress it right up. There we think. Voila. Flowers don't want to lay nicely. Okay, so those are my 2 projects for this evening. I hope you enjoyed. Again, all of the transfers that you saw tonight are, while supplies last, they will be leaving our product line in January 31st. Some never to be seen again, others may be coming back. I just don't know at this point. But if this is something you want, I can advise you to go to the website listed below, chalkcouture.com, Susan, and grab them. I'm just going to repeat the names of the transfers that I used tonight. Homespun Hearts were the little ones here. I also use Love You Dearly, Seasonal Deer, as well as Sprinkled with Love. So if you need to know which was which, just message me and I will let you know. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. I hope the ladies like them this weekend where I'm going to be working at a scrapbooking show, so they can try it out. Again, if you are interested in being part of my chalk club, write the word join in the comments. If you are interested in getting paid to do what I do, which is crafting, it's so much fun, write join in the comments. Let's see, what else did I want to remind you of? If you're not in my VIP group and would like to be, that is especially important if you live locally to me in the Springfield, Massachusetts area. Or you would like to participate in my occasional sales that I have, put VIP in the comments. And be sure to, oops, I'm not supposed to say that word, S-H-A-R-E, this video with your friends so they can learn all about Chalk Couture too. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop me a message or write it in the comments and I'll get back to you ASAP. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.